Hi there and welcome to another Elder Scrolls Legends video. My name is Richard, or Moxfire if you want to call me by my game name. Today we are doing a little bit more ranked climbing. I am currently at rank 1, just at the very top of it, so just about to hit Legend again for the season. It is the 6th of January, so pretty quick on my way down there. I've gone on a pretty good win streak with my Sorcerer deck, which is what I used to get into rank 2 as well. Another really good win streak going on there. This deck is really powerful. The number of prophecies in it are pretty much optimal to be able to punish anybody who's aggressive, while at the same time still not having them over, like, your deck just jammed full of prophecies that aren't that good. But we'll take another quick look at the deck list. It is up on the side, though. So again, if you haven't checked out my last video, which I suggest you go check out, we have a sort of mid-range sorcerer that has lots of prophecies, as opposed to the version that's on the Between the Lanes. Running the Lurking Crocodile pushes a little bit of extra damage. We have Mummifies, which is another form of removal, along with 3 Shadowfen Priests and 2 Cursed Spectres. Cursed Spectres, of course, have prophecy as well. I have reduced the number of Blackworm Necromancers and Royal Sages, so I only have 2 of those, and I have 2 Blackworm Necromancers, and I've teched in a Firestorm and the Nahagleave in order to deal with aggro matchups. We also have 2 Night Shadows as a comeback mechanic if we do wind up falling behind against, generally it's against mid-range Sorcerer, as the Between the Lanes version of this deck does not have any kind of drain. If you can get this stuck on the board, it does not get silenced. Usually you can just win the game straight off the back of this card. Other cards of note are High King Emmerich, really strong card. Of course, your Win More cards, which are also really strong. I find that 3 of them in there, they tend to clog your hand up, so I think 2 is an optimal number for them, at least for my personal playstyle. We're running lots of really sticky minions like Young Mammoth, Hunting Spectre, Windkeep Spellsword, Daggerfall Mage, Wardcrafter, and of course Harpies, because Harpies are just really good. And then the standard blue removal, which is Fireball and a Lightning Bolt. And along with Dank Rift, which is probably one of the most powerful cards in the game. If you can jam this into a deck, it is usually really good, especially if you get it on the board on turn 1 with the coin. They need to have exactly a Shadowfen Priest on turn 5 to be able to answer it. So against most matchups, you're usually okay. I do find it does often get Shadowfen Priest on turn 5, but at the same time it also eats a Shadowfen Priest, which keeps your Daggerfall Mages safe and allows you to push for extra damage. So yeah, we'll get right into game. Alright, into our first game against Monsieur Bonaire, running an Archer list. Seem to remember playing this person. I think they might be running Control, which means I'm going to want to try and win quickly. Got our Dark Rift early, which is nice. Too bad we don't have the coin or the ring, but that's okay. Still using verbiage from Hearthstone. Trying to correct myself. Say hello back. Greetings. Dark Rift. Wonk. So hopefully after this video I will be Legend. My plan is to be making a climb to Legend with my free-to-play account, as my main Climb to Legend series, as this one is now fully pay to play. I have pretty much all the cards, which makes the climb a little bit easier. Water Witch, so setting up for a Leaf Lurker next turn, or finish off this turn. So that's okay. Which makes me think that they really are playing Control. I guess I just Curse Spectre for tempo. It's really not ideal though. I needed one of those minions to stick. One of those minions. I only had one minion. I guess I mean, I need a creature on the board, right? So that's happening whether I like it or not. It's not the most efficient play, but it's the play that I have. This is going to do a lot of work for me. Unless if they're running Druze, which is possible. I've seen more of them on ladder lately. Get hit with a Face Racer, which makes me think that they're not playing Control. Okay. So again, we don't have very many good options here. Mummify is not useful. I'm gonna just tempo out the Shadowfen Priest. Which again is not very ideal, but I need creatures on the board here. I have a lot of answers, so I'm not too stressed out if he starts dropping walls or anything like that in my way. Hopefully he continues to get punished by prophecies, which is nice. Now we're pushing substantial amount of damage, and we're about to get our Atronach out. Soul Rest Marshal could become a problem. That feels bad. Wow, that play though. Soul Rest into Soul Rush into Triumphant Jarl. I lose. It's fun and interactive. So we hit him with this guy. Punch him here. Punch him here. Mummify. Mummify. Alright. I really wish Soul Rest didn't trigger off of itself. I mean, it doesn't happen very often. That's the first time it's happened to me on ladder in probably like at least 2 or 3 weeks. But when it does happen, it just feels super bad. It's already a powerful enough card. Like getting 12 stats worth of creatures on the board for... Like it took my entire turn to reduce the stats down to 8. It's like insanely powerful. I have to win like next turn. If he trades, then I'm okay. Because the 7/5 will probably hit twice. Actually, it might not. Depends on what happens. There's a good chance that he just swings the 1/1s into it and then just leaf flickers it off the board. Maybe not even that. Might just need 1/1/1. Yeah, he has a leaf flicker or a finish off in hand. So I'm just going to lose this game. If he goes face, that'd be my only chance. Well, that was super fun. Very small chance I win here. If I do get another prophecy or 2, then I might be okay, but the fact that I've already hit 2 prophecies has used up my prophecies for the game for the most part. Yeah, that's it. That's game.
The forest will not suffer your presence.
Super good turn with that Soul Rest into Soul Rest. Now I got Blackworm Necromancer that I have to just tempo out, right? Which is not very good. And he's just going to keep draining. So the game's over. So we'll move on to the next one. Soul Rest into Triumphant Jarl. Seems pretty good. Alright, so hopefully we can get it into Legend, but we'll just jump right into the next game. Alright, up against our second match. Or in our second match, rather. I'm going to want that. I'm going to keep this hand. I have a lot of other removal, but I want the guaranteed removal. That's really good. Okay, so we Dark Rift. Against those colors, they're going to have a lot of taunts. Maybe they're mid-range? No, that's just a good card. So we're just going to Young Mammoth here. Try and push as much damage as I can. Also not prone to being removed with Execute. Yeah, okay, so they're playing mid-range. Which makes you feel a little bit better. Mid-range does run the... Mid-range do run Hive Defenders still. I kind of want to play this, but I know it's going to get removed. I think I just Midnight Sweep here. I live to serve. Preserve my damage.
A little distraction might prove useful.
I'm okay with that. I think I need to fight for board now. I really wish I had another... Hopefully they don't just Shadow Fen me here.
Careful there, friend.
Actually, no, I think I just keep going face here. Because they need to trade both creatures into that, right? No Shadow Fen on 5. And I will be happy. Although they probably have a Javelin. But I'm okay with it eating a Javelin, right? Cheeminder is annoying, but fine. Spell Sword also annoying, but fine. So we just hit with that. Shadow Fen here. Not the most ideal target to Shadow Fen, but I need to get something on the board. Next turn's going to be Night Shadow, unless if I pick up a really nice 3-drop to accompany my Daggerfall Mage. Now I'm hoping he doesn't have a Javelin in hand, but that's high hoping that they don't have a Shadow Fen or Javelin. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Now I wish I had saved my Shadowfen Priest. Top deck. That's not going to do it. I can connect with an extra 4 damage if I play the Daggerfall Mage instead of the Night Shadows. I don't really need to drain right now, so I think I'm going to do that. I think I play here.
I am a child
Okay.
of darkness.
Eat Night Shadow with Night Shadow.
I am a child of darkness.
I shouldn't have done that first. Okay, not punished, luckily. That's bad. That's probably game as well. Unless if I top deck a Lightning Bolt. No, that won't do it either. I need a Fireball right now. It's not a Fireball. I need a Fireball. And it's also not a Fireball. So he gets another 6. So puts him at 15. I can't kill that thing, whether I like it or not. I think I'm just going to lose now. I can try and outrace him, but I probably won't be able to. Another really big taunt and the game's over.
Your pain.
So this deck doesn't do super duper well against control decks, which is the reason why I keep losing. Although the last one was a mid-range deck, so there's like a certain point in the game where the game just turns and I lose. He didn't drain. So that's a thing. Rail Sage might give me lethal. Rail Sage Mummify. I need a 2-drop to combo with it. Those 3 aren't going to do it. Pretty sure I just lose here, but I'm going to keep trying. So Mummify that. Royal Sage here. Lethal? It's Drain. And Guard. Okay, so that is unfortunate. Prophecy. Nope, no prophecy. Good game.
That was fought well.
Alright, so lost our second game of the video. Gonna roll right into our third. Unfortunately, I will not get to Legend in this video, but that's okay. I will definitely get to Legend by the end of the day. Alright, into our third game. I like this hand, so I'm going to keep it. turn 2 is going to be Wordcrafter into Daggerfall Mage. Hopefully put something down that's respecterable. Specterable.
Greetings.
Your blood will spill.
Daggerfall Mage is good here.
They will meet their makers.
Have the flex option of a lightning bolt now. Although I usually like to save those for the end when I know I'm going to win.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Okay, so Prophecy maybe? Dark Rift's pretty good here.
Sheol take
Really nice if I drew my High King Emmerich. Javelin sucks. Yeah. Figured as much. I don't want to contest that. So 2 more Javelins left in the deck. Hopefully they're at the bottom of the deck, so when this thing spits out an Atronach, it won't just get removed. Camel. Alright. Probably has a Javelin in their hand now. This deck runs Drews too. Alright, we'll get another one of these on the board, eh?
Your blood will spill.
Another Prophecy. It's definitely Prophecy Mage. Okay, kept it. Why would you keep it? It's probably another Javelin. Throw another one of these. Do I fireball that? That's not very useful to fireball. It's 2 shields will kill it eventually. Pillaging Tribune is kind of bad now, not that bad. Another Javelin's annoying, but fine. I'd rather a Jav a 2-1, but if they have a Javelin, they're going to keep it. Probably a Taunt? Hive Defender or something like that. Fireball. Okay. Camel's doing work. Should probably kill the camel. Alright. Playing the Hive Defender in the opposing lane. Seems okay to me. Kill that guy. Another Prophecy, so it's 3 in a row. Also doesn't play it. Alright. So we'll Night Shadow here. It's gonna eat a spear, I mean a Javelin, but I'm okay with that because I'd rather the Atronach survive at this point. I need to push more damage. Okay, is that Harpy? Not a big deal. At least 4 extra mana. Might be trying to race me. Not sure if that's wise.
Be on your guard.
Alright. Now the Dark Rift. So fireball this. Oopsie. Get the Cursed Spectre here. Hit him with that. Play another one of those. Finally didn't have a Prophecy go off. Definitely has a Javelin by now though. 2 Prophecies that they didn't play. One of them has to be a Javelin, because there was a really bad board to Javelin before. 6/5's got to eat a Javelin. So if he decides to start hitting me in the face, hopefully he gets punished with some Prophecies on my end. Alright. A Storm is pretty bad. Pretty bad indeed. Of course it goes in the wrong lane. And that's okay. Just hold on to that lightning bolt. Hopefully I can connect with the 3/3. Or I draw another piece of silence. or Mummify. Getting close to the turn where Mage will stabilize and I will just lose the game. So I just need to push that last little bit of damage. Yeah, I knew he had a Javelin. Harpy is bad. Just need 1 damage off the top. Another Lightning Bolt will do it. That's basically all I got for reach. Oh, King Emmerich. Won't allow me to class the Lightning Bolt with it, though. There's a Mammoth. Hopefully it's just too many threats now. Pretty hard position for him to come out from. Down comes the Manticora. Completely irrelevant, because we got the damage in hand. Alright, so that concludes the 3rd game. Unfortunately I didn't get to Legend, but I will definitely be getting to Legend in the next little while. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do hit that subscribe button. If you haven't checked me out on Twitch, you can catch me streaming at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard or 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Sunday through Thursday, at twitch.tv/moxfiregaming. And hopefully you have yourself a good day. I'll see you on the ladder, and just remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do.